Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. I want to say we are alive. Peace to the family. Why is the screen looking like that? Pete, there we go. Hey, girl. Peace to the family. What is up? Coming on in here a little bit later than what I intend, but we are here. Let me give y'all some time to make it on into the room. Let me see, I can go live on Instagram too. Yes, what is up? Make sure y'all ladies come in and say hey, say what's up. Say what's up to your girl. Peace showstopper. Some of y'all ladies is really showing up for yourselves, and I love that. Y'all are really showing up for yourselves these days. Y'all are really showing up for yourselves. I love that. That's necessary. And y'all are doing it. Some of y'all's names are becoming consistent. That says a lot to me. I appreciate y'all for that. I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you, Divine One. I'm putting myself first right now, because I understand that when I take care of me, the family is taken care of. So that is what you are seeing. That's what that glow is. That's what I be wanting to tell y'all ladies. I'm trying to see. Yeah, can I keep it right there? Yeah, I can keep it right there. Right? That's what I be trying to tell y'all ladies. When you take care of yourself, getting some oracle cards for us, because it seems like Tuesdays seem like a good day to pull some cards, especially for the conversation we have to have today. When you take care of yourself, it shows. No matter what that looks like. No matter what that looks like. So for me, taking care of myself has been really disciplining myself, right? To do the things that I know that I need to do. Taking care of myself has looked like taking me some spiritual baths, even if I got to take it with the baby. Even if the baby has to be in the room, if I need that water, I am going to get in that water. Yes, and I love that, Divine One, drinking plenty of water. Yep, that too. That part too. And ladies, getting your rest. Getting your rest. Sometimes we be feeling bad when we need to sleep in. Spirit was like, you tired? You tired. It's okay. It is okay. And it is. It is absolutely okay. You got to do what you got to do. So let me take a moment to say what's up to the family. And then I want y'all to like and share the video, because this is a topic that I love. Why you date yourself. Why you date yourself. Of course, you got Apollo Santo, clearing, reset the energy, reset the vibes in here. What is up, Showstopper? What is up, Naja? What is up, Lavinia? What is up, Shine Bright? Divine One to know Israel. What's up, Shay? What's up, Open Heart? What's up, Tangela? Y'all make sure y'all like and share the video. What's up over here on Instagram? Tia, 180 My Life, Chosen Remnant, Just for Chills. What's up? So before we get into the topic of why you date yourself, I'm going to pull a card, y'all. Y'all know Valentine's Day is coming up. It's less than a week away. And the real thing, the real energy right now, which it will always be this way, is you gotta love you. So I want to see what's happening in y'all's romantic life, what these romance angels are talking about. Let me show y'all this deck. This deck is called Romance Angels Oracle Cards. Of course, I wish they were Black people, but they're not. And that's all good. We're just gonna see what Spirit is talking about. Here's the thing. Some of y'all may be in relationships, some of y'all may not. The energy can still absolutely apply. You just have to be creative and figure out how it applies to you. Now, I also want to say, whenever you are listening to any spiritual videos, when you are consuming anything, whether you're watching something on TV, whether you listening to music, no matter what it is, I want y'all to know if there is a resonance there, if there is a feeling that is solicited, right? If there is, okay, we got something. Ooh, yes. If there is something that comes up in you while you're watching something, while you're listening to something, while you are engaging with something, that is showing you a reflection of something you have going on within you, something that you need to implement, something that you need to release, whatever it may be. Okay. So if ever you're, okay, multiple cards are coming out. So if ever, whenever you're watching me and I cause you to feel some type of way, it's always a good thing because it lets you know, okay, I have some work to do in this area, or I'm doing a great job in this, or I was just thinking about that. Whatever it is, pay attention to how you are feeling and how you are receiving the content. If it doesn't resonate, that is totally fine. You don't have to take any of this stuff to heart. I don't know why I'm saying that to y'all, but I just think that it's important for y'all to know that. So let's look at this energy right now. The first card that came out was retreat. Retreat. That's the first card that came out. And it says it's time to disconnect from the world. See, this is why this stuff is so important, because you don't have to be in a relationship to know and understand when you need to disconnect from the world. If you are in a sacred partnership, which we're going to talk about that today, if you are in a sacred partnership, then maybe you and your partner need to disconnect from the world, need to turn off all the loudness, need to get rid of all of that stuff and really tune into your partnership, really tune into each other, really enjoy each other's time and space. And one great way to do that, if you are in a relationship, one great way to do that, there are these cards. What are those cards called? Those cards are called, I can't think of what the cards are. I want to know what they are. So let me look real quick. Cards for couples, because I want y'all to be able to get this if you are in a relationship. And it doesn't even have to be just in a relationship. It can be in an intimate relationship. These cards can be used in your friendships, in your families. It's called the and. I want to say it's called the and cards. Yes. Okay. The skin deep. These cards are called the skin deep. And what these cards do is that they ask questions. They ask questions. Okay. And so if you and your partner, if you have a partner, if you have a family member, if you have a close friend that you need to connect with, that you need to retreat from, go get those cards. Go get those cards. Take some time out. Ask those questions and get to know each other on a deeper, intimate level. You may think you know your partner. You may think you know your mother, your father, your best friend. You may think you got it all together. Okay? But I want to tell y'all that the intimacy within your relationship, within your friendships, within your personal life holistically, it gets deeper when you spend that time, you disconnect from the world, you turn off the phones, you turn off the TV, you really connect with each other. And in order for you to do that, sometimes you may need some support. So those cards, the skin deep, if you type that in, the skin deep, if you type that in, you'll see all of these different cards, from friendships to dating to long-term couples to family members to healing edition. You'll see so many of those cards. And I want to recommend y'all get those. Dream and I have them. And when we spend our time and we ask ourselves those questions, it's always such a beautiful, peaceful, wonderful thing. So again, that's called the skin deep. So if you need something to do as you are retreating, check those out. The next card that came out is getting to know each other. Another card that can 100% be for you as an individual, not in a relationship. Getting to know yourself. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. As you reveal your innermost self to yourself, your bond and your connection to you deepens as well. So again, whether you are single or in a relationship, this is stuff that you need to do. You need to be disconnecting from the world at this time. You need to be deepening your relationship with yourself, getting to know yourself on a deeper level, or getting to know whoever you are pursuing on a deeper level, so that you deepen that bond, so that you deepen that connection. And then the last card that came out is free yourself. Free yourself. Golly, some of y'all so uptight. It's time to take back control over your life. It's time to take back control over your love life. It's time to take back control over your relationship life. Not just your relationship with a man or a woman, your relationship with family, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your children, your relationship to your body, your relationship to food, your relationship to alcohol, your relationship to drugs, your relationship to sex. Whatever it is time for you to free yourself from that and take back the control. Because at the end of the day, you are in control, whether you feel like it or not, you are. And that perfectly segues into the topic for today, why you date yourself. This is so juicy. This is so juicy. I know some of y'all are thinking like, ooh, I got to date myself. I got to love on myself. And that's true, but that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. I mean, we may get into it we may get into it. But what I'm talking about today is not even just dating, but the friends that you keep, the people who are in your innermost circle, the people who you work with, the people who you find yourself in communication with the most are all reflecting you to you. You're always dating an aspect of yourself. Here's the problem. So many of you don't know what that person is showing you about you. Your ego is so heavy. Your ego has blinded your ability to see clearly that you think that this person has just appeared in your life just because. And let me give you a fact. You cannot necessarily control who you attract, but you can control who you entertain. You cannot control who you attract. Right? Because if you are a beautiful woman, you are a handsome man. There are going to be all types of people who are attracted to you, who want your attention, who want your love, who would love to be with you. They're attracted to you. But if you decide to entertain that person, whoever it is, wherever they may be, whatever they got going on in their life, automatically you know they are reflecting an aspect of you to you. And if you cannot determine what that is, it is because your ego is so in a state of separatism. I don't know if I made that word up or if Spirit just channeled it to me. I don't know. The ego really believes in separation. The ego really believes I am me, he is he, she is she, and that's just it. But the truth of the matter is, in a very deep spiritual, in a deep spiritual essence, we are all one another, really. We really are, right? We're all segments of the all. But in relationships, we are dating a part of ourselves. And it is a part of your spiritual work to determine what part of your partner, of your best friend, of your husband, of your wife, what part of you is actually relating to that person? What part of you has brought that person into your life for your healing, for your transformation, for your transcendence? Give me an emoji in the chat if you are smoking what I'm putting down. Let me know if you're getting it before we move on. Let me know. Let me know. We getting it or not? Dream bought me this candle, Breathe. He bought me this candle a little while ago. Really good stuff. The wick is kind of high. That's why it's kind of burning black like that. Yes, love the title of this. I've just been saying this to myself. I'm going to date myself because now I'm over these men. Yes. Okay, IG over here with the emojis. I love it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yes, yes, yes. So let's talk about manifesting a relationship. Even though I wasn't going to go there, but since Estella Mack put her comment over here on YouTube, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it real quick. You absolutely must date yourself if you want to attract, if you want to manifest a relationship that is conducive to you and where you are and where you're going and what you truly desire. You absolutely must date yourself. So what that means is understanding how to love you, how to nurture you, how to give you what you need. So that when a person comes into your life, you know how to effectively communicate what those desires are. What brings you peace? What brings you pleasure? What experiences you want to continue having? Because you're already giving them to yourself. Okay? Point blank in the period. So you have to learn to be vulnerable with yourself. You have to learn to be emotionally supportive to yourself. You have to learn how to be accepting of yourself. You have to learn how you like to feel loved. If you did not see my last video, the last video that I posted, I forget the title, Why You Love the Way You Love, something like that. You have to know these things so that you can start cultivating it within yourself. And when you cultivate that within yourself, you project that energy outward, and what you give outwardly comes back to you. All right. So that's why it's a positive thing to date yourself. But a deeper level to it is what these men are showing you, what these women are showing you, what your friends are showing you are aspects of yourself that you have not realized yet. Or maybe you have. That's what they're showing you. They're showing you you. They're showing you you. I talk about this with Dream all the time. Y'all have heard me say it before. I'm going to say it again. Dream showed me an aspect of myself that I wasn't ready to deal with, which was self-discipline, consistency, focus. That's what he showed me. And he showed me it through me being annoyed sometimes. Me being like, you got to do that again. Me being like, stop telling me that I need to do this. But he was showing me a part of myself that I needed to deal with, that I needed to work on, that I needed to cultivate. So even when a person does something that triggers certain emotions within you, understand they are showing you you. And the reason why you can't see it, the reason why you externalize, the reason why it's like, nah, that's not me. No, that's not. The reason why you have that type of mentality in your relationships is due to the ego. Because there are 4 things really that the ego is always going to do. The ego is going to deny. The ego is going to repress. The ego is going to overgeneralize. Well, everybody does that. No, I didn't do that. No, that's not me. I don't care. I don't feel any type of way. I'm fine. Ego. Ego. And so you have to learn to become a person who is introspective and who is always seeking to find the reflection, because it's there, whether you want to believe it or not. Peace, Iman. Love you. It's there. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is there. That reflection, that mirror, that correspondence. Because if the correspondence was not there, you wouldn't be in a relationship with them. Whether it is a friend, whether it is a family member, whether it is an intimate partner, whether it's somebody that you was talking to for 1 month and then it just ended. What did that person teach you about yourself? Because you're dating you. You're dating an aspect of you. Period. Okay? I mean, even your closest friends. So I was watching this show called Ladies Who List Atlanta. Any of y'all ever seen that show, Ladies Who List Atlanta? I love real estate. Real estate is one of my goals for this year. Okay? For this year, it is my goal, it is Dream and I's goal to purchase real estate to get an asset. Of course, we already own a home. You know, that's great. That's cool. But what I'm talking about is to own multiple properties that we're leasing out, all of that good stuff like that. Love real estate. So when I started watching the show Ladies Who List Atlanta, I'm thinking I'm about to see some badass Black women on a real estate grind. And yeah, they show glimpses of it, but you know, TV has to show you all of the drama. But I love it and I respect it because it allows me to deepen what I know about myself. I get to really see why we attract certain relationships. So on the show, Ladies Who List Atlanta, there's this girl on there named Crystal, and there's another girl on there, women, these are women, I mean, I said girls. And there's another woman on there named Robin. And these two women claim to be best friends. But every episode that have aired, every episode, they've argued, they fought, they have literally triggered each other in so many toxic ways. But they claim to be best friends. She's been my best friend for years. She's been this, she's been that. Let me tell you what I call that. I call that a trauma bond. Meaning you're relating to each other. You think that you're relating to this person just because oh, they're cool, they're nice, they're this, we have a good time. No, there's a part within Robin who is connected to a part within Crystal, and they are entertaining each other. They're entertaining each other's trauma. Okay? One of the friends, the Crystal girl, kept on saying, Robin, you're triggered, you're triggered, you're triggered. The Robin girl damn near wanted to fight her for telling her that she's triggered, she's triggered, she's triggered. But what we have to understand, what you have to understand is that in all relationships, there's this dance going on. There's this dance going on. So either you are seeing and you're relating to the best parts of yourself, or you're relating to the worst parts of yourself. Specifically in Ladies Who List Atlanta, those two ladies are relating to the toxic, trauma bonded parts of themselves. The Robin girl, she says from the beginning, I never had female friends. She needs womb alchemy. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right there. She needs womb alchemy. She needs Desiree D. Ray Wise, right? But she says, I never have female friends. I just don't like females and da 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 da. And then the other girl, Crystal, she has all the friends, but the relationships are not deep. The relationships are not sincere. The relationships are very surface level. So you see how they attracted each other? This one girl is like, I don't have female friends at all. This other one is like, I have a whole bunch of female friends, but what she doesn't understand, she don't have female friends. She has associates. She's like a sorority girl where there's a lot of girls around her. There's a lot of women around her, but she doesn't have a deepened connection to them. So these two women connected to each other to do what? To do what? To help each other to heal those beliefs, right? So the Robin girl is showing Crystal, okay, you can have a whole bunch of friends, but how do you create genuine, intimate relationships where you truly understand each other, where you truly love each other, where you're not like, I love you one day, I hate you the next day, where it's real love no matter what y'all are going through. And then the crystal girl is showing Robin, okay, you can be triggered with me, you can be angry with me, but I'm still going to be here for you. I'm still going to be here for you, even though you're angry, even though you're mad, even though you're not the nicest to me. I'm still going to show you that you can have a female friend. Again, in all relationships, we are dating an aspect of ourselves. The reason why we cannot see it, though, is because the ego has really clouded our judgment. The ego has really clouded our discernment. The ego has really clouded our ability to see ourselves in another person. The ego is like, no. The ego will deny. The ego will suppress. The ego will overgeneralize. And it's all a form of protection, because when you realize your own bullshit, now you have to do the work. When you realize your own toxicity, when you realize that you are a part of the problem, this means you have to make some changes. And when you become conscious that you have an issue that you have not resolved, that you have not healed, when you become conscious of that and you don't do the work, now you put yourself in a position to get your ass whooped by spirit, right? That's what happens. Like Miss Blue says, what does Miss Blue say? If something doesn't move you, life will. Y'all give me Miss Blue's quote in the chat. I know y'all know it. Life will move you. So when you resist the change, right? When you resist the change, when you resist the transformation, spirit, life, the universe, really you, yourself, will create situations that make you change, i.e. you manifest a certain purpose. If nothing else moves you, life will. Thank you, I am Malachi. I appreciate that. If nothing else moves you, life will. And so life will send into your space, your sphere, a person who's going to show you you. Okay? That's what's going to happen, right? If nothing else moves you, life will. So this is so important for you to start recognizing why you are relating to certain people. Even to me, all of you who are in this chat right now are showing me an aspect of me who wants to learn, an aspect of me who wants to grow, an aspect of me who is constantly healing and transforming, an aspect of me who is open-minded, an aspect of me who is serious about their spiritual journey. And I'm showing you that it is possible. I'm showing you that it is possible for you to live in your purpose. It's possible for you to have healthy, loving relationships. It's possible for you to manifest relationships that may come with their triggering moments, because they all do. Your relationships are going to have their triggering moments, but I'm here to show you, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? I have a best friend, right? I have a best friend named Victoria, one of my bestest friends. We've been friends now for 15 years and counting. Congratulations to her. Actually, she just had her baby yesterday. She had her son yesterday. Her son's name is Kingston. Kingston and Kim are 2 months apart, right? They're 2 months apart. And about sometime in, was that 2021? I don't know if this happened in 2021 or 2020, but my best friend Victoria, she is going out with, well, let me say this. My best friend Victoria, she calls me for everything, right? I'm into spirituality. I can see beyond the veil. I can see into spirit. Third eye is open. I get stuff that a lot of people don't get, right? I can see stuff that a lot of people can't see. And so when she has a lot of stuff going on in her life, I'm the friend that she calls, right? I know this. Sometimes I can take that. Sometimes I can take listening to what she has going on, and sometimes I can't, right? But most of the time, I try to put myself in position to be a good friend to her, to give her a listening ear, and to give her sound advice with what she has going on. So at this one particular time of her life, last year or 2020, she was going through a lot. A lot kept happening. A lot kept happening. Stuff within her family, stuff within her relationship, just a lot going on. And I'm being a good friend, a listening ear, right? I want to say it was probably like a Friday or something like that. And I see her out on the town with other girlfriends of ours, other associates of ours, right? Like, you know how you got your closest friends and then y'all have associates that are like around y'all, but you're not as close to them. I see her. Well, one of them is another one of my bestest friends, Mimi. She was out with them as well, right? So Victoria's out with some associates and one of our closest friends, right? And they out on the town having a good time, and my Black ass is just sitting at home. I get triggered by this. I'm like, damn, V, you can call me for all the drama. My ear be burning sometimes because I'm like, I can't, because not that I don't want to support her. I love her. I always want to support her. I always want to give what I can to her, but sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes I got things going on to where I can't take the extra. Just what it is. But she's out on the town, living her best life. And I'm like, damn, you can call me for everything else in the world, but you can't pick up the phone and call me when you're going out here in the town having a good time. I was triggered by that. Very triggered by that. And I was almost telling myself, see, you know what? I got to just change my friend groups. I have to do different because this don't make no sense. I don't want a lack of balance in a relationship to where I'm only there for the hardship, but I'm not there for the pleasure. I was having this whole conversation in my head, right? I was like, okay, you know what? I got to just do different. I got to move around. These are the thoughts that I'm telling myself because I'm in my trauma. These are the thoughts that I'm telling myself because I'm in my ego. I'm in my inner child. I'm feeling left out. I'm feeling only appreciated for what I can do for you, but not for who I am. Okay, that's how I was feeling in that moment. And then my spirit told me, girl, pick up the phone and call your friend. Just pick up the phone and call her. And so I called her and I expressed myself and I told her exactly how I was feeling. And the beautiful thing was she was so receptive to it. She said, I'm so sorry that made you feel that way. That was not my intention. You are right. I should have called you. I should have said something. And you're absolutely right. You are the only person that I can talk to. You're the only person I can come to when it comes down to stuff that is so intimate and dear to my life. Okay. But in that moment, she was showing me that I still want to have some fun. I still want to be a part of the girls group, right? That's what she was showing me about myself. Now, she shows me so many other things about myself as well. She shows me my need to tap even deeper into my feminine energy, right? So she showed me an aspect of myself that I needed to heal that says, okay, it's okay, one, not to be a part of the girls group. It's okay sometimes not to do that, especially if you don't vibrate with everybody that way. That is okay. She told me and she showed me that it's okay to want to be a part of something bigger than myself, right? It's okay. But she also shows me in a non-triggering way, she shows me how to deepen my femininity. Victoria is the type of person, the type of woman, the house is going to stay spick and span, no matter how many kids she got. She going to make sure she cleaning up everything, wiping down everything. She going to make sure this girl cooks dinner like every night. Like me, Dream, no, I'm going to make dinner tonight, but you're going to be eating that for dinner tomorrow night as well. That's how much I'm making. Not Victoria. She cooked fresh, right? So I say that to say all of your relationships are always showing you an aspect of you. In that moment with Victoria, I could have just been like, you did this, you did this, you did this. I'm cutting you off. I'm done with you. But I wouldn't have healed. I wouldn't have understood what I needed, which is what is supporting me in creating the Sacred Sister Circle, which is why I know the Sacred Sister Circle is going to be amazing. That's coming in March. It's going to be amazing, a virtual community, but we're also going to be getting together in person, especially when we're in Atlanta, when we're in Florida, when I'm traveling in this 2022, I'm going to be meeting up with all of my Sacred Sisters, right? We're going to be retreating. Okay. But I'm saying all of that to say that all of your relationships are showing you an aspect of you. You are dating yourself. You are best friends with yourself. My best friend, Victoria, she's showing me things about me, which is why we are so connected. And I can say that same thing about so many of you who are even in the chat right now. Okay? You are always dating yourself. You are always relating to yourself. But do you have the emotional maturity? Do you have the emotional maturity? Do you have the mental creativity and the mental expansion to be able to discover why you chose? What part of you is dating and relating to a certain person? So y'all thought I was gonna come on here and just be like, yeah, girl, just date yourself, just only be with you. Don't worry about these. No. Yes, you need to do that. Absolutely, you need to do that. But what I'm talking about is, how are you recognizing yourself in the relationships that you are in right now? How are you doing that? Right? And if a relationship was unhealthy, if a relationship was unfulfilled, if a relationship ended without you getting that clarity about yourself, you will undoubtedly manifest another person with a different face who's going to teach you the same lesson. You will, without a shadow of a doubt, manifest the same energy with a different face. Why? Because you are manifesting yourself. You are manifesting an aspect of you. Do we understand? Do we understand? Do we get it? I need to know. You're always manifesting yourself. You're always manifesting yourself. You cannot necessarily control who you attract. You do control who you entertain. And some of y'all have been entertaining aspects of yourself that you don't like. Some of y'all have been entertaining aspects of yourself that make you feel bad. And you're blaming the other person for what they did or did not do, not recognizing that they're showing you you. They're showing you you. If you feel like this person cannot show love, this person cannot give love, this person is not. Can you hear me now, Manda 622? Manda, hopefully you can hear me now. Somebody was calling on the phone. That's why I cut out like that. All right, we getting it. I'm getting some yeses. I got some ashes coming up in the chat. I appreciate that. I love that. Am I back? I am Malachi. I hope so. It cut out because somebody called. All right. So here's what I have for y'all. Because I don't want to just give y'all this information and not be able to show you how to use this information for your development. Right? I want to be able to show you how to use this information because, like I said, your relationships are always showing you a part of yourself. Your relationships are always showing you a part of yourself. And because they're showing you a part of yourself, it shows you what you need to heal, what you need to expand, what you need to transform. Yes. Instagram, people on Instagram, you can't see this. Can y'all hear me now, Instagram family? People here on YouTube, guess what? On February 14th, I am releasing a course for you. It's a recorded course. All you have to do is listen to it. And you are going to get all the information that you need on how to deal with the person, right? On how to deal with a person when they're reflecting certain things to you. I'm going to show you the spiritual dimension of relationships. I'm going to show you the spiritual dimension of relationships. February 14th. Here's the beautiful thing. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, all you are going to have to do is go to my website, purchase the course, and it will automatically download to your phone, to your computer, whatever. All you have to do is listen to it, take notes, write information down. It's also going to come with a workbook, not a workbook, I should say a worksheet. It's also going to come with a worksheet so that when I'm touching on certain points, you will be able to write down what it is that is being reflected to you. You'll be able to write down certain people who are here to teach you a certain lesson. I'm going to show you all of that in the spiritual dimension of relationships. All right. So on February 14th, you are going to have a great opportunity to heal your relationship with yourself through your relationships with other people. Relationship alchemy. You are going to be able to heal your relationship with yourself to heal your relationship with other people. You are going to you're going to learn how to identify what type of relationship you are in. And how based off of that relationship, you have to do a specific kind of spiritual work. All right. So on February 14th, again, all you're going to have to do is go to my website, purchase the course, download it. It's a special treat for y'all. I am so excited about it. And y'all are going to be able to get this healing work. You're going to be able to get this healing work. You're going to be able to know and identify what type of relationship you are in, what this person is showing you about yourself, and what do you do to change and transform it so that you don't continue having the same types of experiences, so that you don't keep reliving the same traumas, so that you can manifest a partnership that really adds to your spirituality, that really adds to your spiritual growth, so that you can stop cutting people off because you think they're the problem. That's what some of y'all do. Some of y'all are so quick to cut people off because you think they are the problem. And then you look up your best friend, the new friend that you got reminds you of your old friend. The new man that you got reminds you of your old man. The new woman that you got reminds you of the new woman that you got, the old woman that you got. You're dating the same person. You're friends with the same person. Your mom continues to do the same things. Your dad continues to do the same things. Your children continue to do the same things that has bothered you, that has violated your boundaries, that has made you feel disconnected from yourself. They keep doing the same things because you are not able to see what they're teaching you about you. And then when you see it, you don't know what to do to transform it. Well, this course right here, the spiritual dimension of relationships, is going to support you with it. Okay? It's going to support you with doing all of that work and transforming your relationships so that, one, you become a person who genuinely loves themselves. And because you love yourself, you are willing to accept the aspects of yourself that aren't that pretty. Because you love yourself, you are willing to do the internal work on the things that you know you need to change that maybe your husband, your wife, your children, your mother, your father are reflecting to you. Okay? So February 14th, you're gonna get your damn self a gift. On February 14th, you're gonna get yourself a gift. Okay? This downloadable course that is going to come with a worksheet for you to be able to pay attention to what I'm teaching and also start applying it to your life right there in the moment. All right. And you never know, you may receive another special bonus. You may receive another special bonus or opportunity just from getting the course. We'll see. You never know. Right. But I want y'all to know that your relationships are so very important. Like, life is shaped based off of the relationships that you have. If you have good relationships with people, you more than likely are living a good life, period. But if you have toxic relationships with people, unsatisfying, unfulfilled, unhappy relationships with people, you more than likely are living an unhappy, unfulfilled, unsatisfied life. And if that's the case, if that is a reoccurring thing that is happening with you, it says that there's work that you need to do within yourself. And your relationships become a tool for you to do that. Okay? Your relationships become a tool for you to do that work. All right? And so I'm going to give you the work. I'm going to give you the guidance. I'm going to give you the understanding on exactly how to make it happen. All right? So this is definitely going to be an act of love that you're going to give to yourself. And I'm just so freaking excited about it. Y'all like that picture of me and Dream? Yeah, we look good. We look good together. We look good together. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Shit, Dream and I was up last night from 11 o'clock at night till 4 o'clock in the morning. Talking. Oh, God. We were just, oh God, y'all, we were talking. We were having a very intimate conversation. And that conversation further made me so freaking excited about this course. The course is already done. It's just going to be released on Valentine's Day. So Brown Wolf, you're going to get it on Valentine's Day as a gift for yourself. All right. I love it, love it, love it. Y'all still can't hear me on Instagram? What is going on? I love it, love it, love it. So I'm excited about it. Make sure y'all are back here on Thursday. I don't know what y'all be doing on Thursday nights, but ain't nobody live on Thursday nights but me. Well, Black Dot them do go live, but they go live after me. So on Thursday nights on YouTube, you need to be with me because we're going to continue this conversation on relationships, right? We're going to continue this conversation on y'all still can hear me? All right, Instagram people, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all hit the link in my bio and come over to YouTube because YouTube people can hear me. All right. Peace and thank y'all for joining. So, wait, what am I doing? Share. Oh God, I don't feel like doing all of that. So yeah. Y'all need to make sure that y'all are here on Thursday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all ain't doing nothing. The Black Dot them don't come on until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you got a good hour to spend with me. And then you can go spend time with the Black Dot and Malcolm on Urban X. But other than that, y'all, I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. We will continue this conversation on Thursday. We will continue this conversation on Thursday. And then on that Monday, Valentine's Day, you'll be able to gift yourself this wonderful information that is going to support your healing, your transformation, and it's going to really support you in creating a life you love with people you love and with people who love you back. All right. Let me get off of here. Go take care of my babes. We'll be talking soon. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.